Yeah. Simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up. Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all times. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion. Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
Yeah, y'all come on in. We got to talk about it. Y'all come on in. Y'all post in the chat, man, where y'all chatting from. Let's get it popping.
Let me talk to him. Let's get it.
Y'all know what y'all here for. Come on, man. Let's get that chat popping. Let's go.
Hey, let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. This my bro K-Sap, chopping up topics for your optics. From politics to your top picks. Tune in, you gotta watch this. Exclusive material for your radio stereo, pump it high definition. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition.
Yeah, it's Friday night, man. We on the late stream tonight. Yeah, I got something to say tonight. I'm gonna be simply ball dropping tonight. I got something to say tonight. Yeah, let's turn this thing on up, man. Y'all see what the headlines is. Angel Reese is shutting all these haters up. Oh, we're gonna talk about it too. Yo, what it do, man? Hey, welcome to another edition of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, man. This is Late Night Live. Man, I had to come on tonight. Angel Reese is shutting all these haters up. Tonight's performance against the Seattle Storm, 27-10. She hit 2 3-pointers. For people that say that she can't shoot, she hit 2 3-pointers. She's been in the lab working on her shot. Now, I want to tell you guys something. What she did tonight, and she closed the game out when Seattle Storm went on the run to close it within 2. Angel Reese closed the game off at the foul line, hitting 4 consecutive free throws to win that game, posting her 12th straight double-double. Now, I told you guys before about what's going on with the Chicago Sky. Ever since Teresa Weatherspoon inserted Kennedy Carter in the starting lineup, the Chicago Skies have been balling. Now, Kennedy Carter tonight, she was off the chain. Kennedy Carter was 15 of 24, 33 points. She had 4 rebounds. She had 3 assists. I don't know what's going on with Mabry. Mabry been in a shooting slump. But other than that, we're here to talk about Angel Reese. Tonight, she was 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point line, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. She had 7 offensive rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds, 10 rebounds in total, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and she was a +7 while she was out there. So, man, Angel Reese is doing some major things with the Chicago Skies. And for everybody that's hating on Angel Reese, saying that, you know, she's offensively challenged, she put in work tonight. She put in work against the Seattle Storm. Now, Seattle, they stormed back. They stormed back late in the fourth quarter. They made it a game, and they got that prolific scorer in Jewel Lloyd, but they held her to 13 points. And Neka Umake, man, Angel Reese was dogging their bigs out, and their big Meg Beggar. Oh, Angel Reese put her in the spin cycle a couple times, man, going for offensive rebound putbacks. And also when she got the ball down on the block, she was actually showing some fundamentals, using skilled footwork and getting some, shots to go in. She just basically, to me, right now, for all the people that are hating on Angel Reese, they got to stop it. Angel Reese is a flat-out baller. Right now, I don't care what nobody says. I know these Caitlin Clark fans keep coming in these comments talking about the hate on Caitlin Clark. I did a podcast earlier talking about what Monica McNutt said, and Monica McNutt made a valid point. She was just giving her opinion on she would take Angel Reese as the Rookie of the Year just because of the fact that Chicago is winning. They winning right now. They up in Indiana in the standings, and people keep coming in the comments talking about the hate. Ain't nobody hating on Caitlin Clark. I mean, when people make an opinion about somebody as such as Caitlin Clark, everybody spears it as hate. Man, this WNBA is being competitive this year. And both of these rookies are bringing the best out of each other, because I know they looking at the box scores. I know they looking at the games and seeing what each other has done. So tomorrow's game, Caitlin Clark better bring it, because Angel Reese was pure dominant again tonight against the Seattle Storm, and she got the victory. She got the victory 88-84 in Seattle. Her 12th straight double-double, 27 and 10. Now, you can't make things up like that. For everybody that was glazing Angel Reese and backing what Jason Whitlock said, that she's the most overrated player in the WNBA, where she can't score, she's, fundamentally challenged. Man, y'all got to stop that, man. Angel Reese is putting on a clinic. She is putting on a clinic. And these last couple games, her field goal percentage has went up. So basically, all the hate that people are sparing on Angel Reese, why come nobody's coming to Angel Reese's defense? When I do these shows about Angel Reese and I say, the negative stuff about Angel Reese, don't nobody come in the comments and say I'm hating in. They don't say I'm hating in. But as soon as I say something about Caitlin Clark, everybody's saying you hating. No, I'm not hating. My job is I call it fairly. I call it fair across the board. I give my own personal assessment. That's right, King Stepper. 2 of 2 from the three-point line when they said that she couldn't shoot. I've always said, I made a statement in the last podcast that I did about Angel Reese, stating that if Angel Reese would develop a mid-range game and she would shoot the ball more, she could become like the second coming of an Asia Wilson. And everybody was like, how you going to compare, Angel Reese to Asia Wilson? I wasn't comparing. When you think about dominant people in the WNBA, such as Asia Wilson, Angel Reese can be that type. But everybody wants to come in the comments talking about, you giving Angel Reese too much praise. But as soon as somebody says something about Caitlin Clark, its spirit is hate. We can't have it both ways. Yeah, she's 100% from threes this year because she's taken 2 threes and she's hit them. We've saw footage of Angel Reese in the lab working on that jumper. She got a nice jumper. She just don't shoot it. That's right, Coach Q. She's the Rookie of the Year. I totally agree with you. I totally agree, but people want to spin this narrative just because Monica McNutt on Get Up this morning, she made an assessment. She made a personal assessment that if she would have to vote for the Rookie of the Year right now, the Rookie of the Year would go to Angel Reese hands down, because right now they are above Indiana in the standings. They got that last spot for the playoffs. Her mid-range game looked good as well. I'm glad that people are, starting to notice that, because what I'm saying is it's no hate going on, man. Y'all got to understand it's no hate going on when people in the media When people in the media talk and they give their own personal assessments, everybody got a spirit as hate, man. We don't need to do that. Top 5 AD, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you vouching for that. I'm just going on what I'm seeing from the naked eye. I agree 100%. Angel Reese will become the next Asia Wilson if she start knocking down the mid-range. That's big facts. And the only reason why I'm saying that, I'm not comparing her to Asia Wilson. But when you think about the WNBA and how Asia Wilson is dominating the way she plays on the glass and scoring, that could be an Angel Reese type player. Yeah. With the win tonight, they went above Atlanta tonight. And that was an impressive win because, I turned the game off and flipped it to the Sparks and the Aces game because that went into overtime. I thought Chicago put that game away. And then I flipped back and I'm like, oh man, it's a 2-point game. And they still had, 25 seconds left. And there was a controversial call with Seattle challenge, but the call stood and it stayed with Chicago. Then Skylar Diggins fouled Angel Reese, and she went to the foul line calmly and knocked down two free throws. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Kennedy Carter is balling. And I told people, if you go back and look at the podcast I did when Chicago started turning around, I said as soon as T. Weatherspoon inserted Kennedy Carter in that starting lineup, Chicago has been balling. That's right. A star is born in Hollywood. I totally agree with that. Yeah. Hey, Papa Gunn, I'm right there with you. Man, Kennedy Carter is she's straight out balling. I mean, she is getting her mojo on. 33 points tonight. And what I say about her, she's so aggressive. And then she gets up on you on the defensive end. She can get to the bucket anytime she wants. But the thing that impresses me about Kennedy Carter, she got a pull-up game. She got a pull-up game. Exactly. She got a pull-up game. Man, exactly. I'm disappointed in, I'm going to take that back. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed in Carmilla Cardoso. She started off bad because of the shoulder injury. It set her back some. She hasn't fully got back in the rhythm of what she's doing. But to me, she's getting like that one shot. She went up lazy on the layup and Nekabumake, she swatted it out of there. And, she's 6'7". Yeah, Carter got low-key snuffed. She got low-key snuffed. Everybody want to give all this praise to all these other guards out there, such as Caitlin Clark, man. And see, that's the narrative that we got to try to destroy because Caitlin Clark is she's a highlight right now. She got all eyes on her. And like I said, she's going to get the fan vote. She's going to get the popularity vote. Because if you go back and look at the podcast I did, I told everybody that she is going to overtake Asia Wilson and she's going to be the top vote getter in this year's All-Star game. And that's what happened. Mabry is in and out, man. Like at the beginning of the year when Chicago was losing, that's when Mabry was balling. She had that bad game against the Indiana Fever, and she hasn't got out of that slump since. And that's when that game against Indiana, Kennedy Carter was inserted in the starting lineup because T. Weatherspoon saw what she brought defensively the last two games against them. Well, I mean, but she felt the Chicago Sky is the perfect fit for Angel Reese. It's the perfect fit. It's the perfect fit for her. J-Rock, I appreciate that. They're starting to run out of excuses because I produced a show the other day about Jason Whitlock talking about she was the most overrated player in the WNBA. No skills. Everybody loved that. Everybody agreed with Jason Whitlock. But I'm one of the few that debunked that. I gave you all the reasons why Angel Reese is not overrated. Yeah, that's what Kennedy Carter said. Kennedy Carter said she balls against dudes. She got that dude game. Kennedy Carter reminds me of a dude, man, the way she plays ball. Yeah, Paige Bucker is going to make a difference. I think Paige Bucker is going to make a difference when she comes in. But I tell you one thing, man, it's what's impressive to me is all the naysayers out there that say things about Angel Reese and the way she just goes out there. She has that dog mentality, man. Yeah, she don't have a dog. She's a nice girl. I can say Cardoso, she's a very nice person. I can say that she's a nice person. Man, look at the legs on Kennedy Carter. Look at the structure of her calves up to her thighs. It seems like she got some bounce. But it's glaring that these people will do anything to keep Angel Reese from winning this rookie year if it got anything to do with these Caitlin Clark fans. And right now it's getting sick the way these Caitlin Clark fans are starting to go at people for their assessments of Caitlin Clark and giving Angel Reese her flowers, saying that, she should be the rookie of the year. And these Caitlin Clark fans are getting their panties in bunches, and it's just going off the chain. I got people coming in the comments calling me racist, all kinds of stuff, man. Talking about, hey, I would have subbed to your channel, but this statement that you just made at Caitlin Clark, I can't sub. Well, move around. There's other channels that you can go watch the same thing that I'm talking about on, and they're saying the same thing, but you won't go in their comments and say you're not going to subscribe because you don't like the point they made about Caitlin Clark. Exactly, Coach Q. The thing about if you really seen Angel Reese, play when she was playing for the University of Maryland in college, she was taking more mid-range shots. She was taking more mid-range shots. And then when she came to LSU, everything was underneath the basket. Like I said, I'm more impressed with what Angel Reese is doing, because when I looked at her in college, I was like, man, she's a little sloppy. She's a little sloppy, undeveloped. She reminded me of Julius Randle, like a bull in a china shop. And that's why I'm so impressed with her, because coming into the WNBA, playing against these grown women and the way she is showing out. Tonight, this is her 12th straight double-double. She's still leading the WNBA in rebounding as a rookie and leading them in offensive rebounding. Tonight, she has 7 more offensive rebounds. And you can say what you want to say. Her offensive rebounds really didn't lead to a lot of her points. She was getting points on low post touches, and then they spread it around the wing, and she hit them 2 threes. It wasn't the fact that she was getting her own rebounds and stuff like that, because evidently she wasn't getting her own rebounds because of the fact that she was 8 of 13 from the field. Y'all do the percentages on that. She was 8 of 13 from the field. Hey, a sub photo. I'm glad you brought that up, because it was a time where she did have 9 rebounds. I don't know where that 10th rebound came from. I'm glad you pointed that out, because I'm going to call a spade a spade. I was going to mention that, but I'm glad somebody else saw that. They did give, I don't know if they gave her an extra rebound or they went back in a possession and they didn't credit her a rebound, but it was kind of funny because she was stuck on 9 rebounds for the last minute and 28 seconds. And then all of a sudden, when she went to the foul line for the first 2 foul shots with 25 seconds left, they said she had 10 rebounds. But you know how that is, though. That's all across the board. That's not just in the WNBA when they stat padding. There's all kinds of videos out there trying to spare the narrative about Jordan winning the Defensive Player of the Year on his steals and some of his rebounds. We've seen it. Thomas Anderson. That's what I'm saying. I think they missed one of her rebounds earlier in the game, they had to go back and credit her with a rebound because that 10th rebound didn't show up until it was 25 seconds left in the game. Appreciate you, J-Rock. Appreciate you, J-Rock. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate the support, man. And see, that's what they're trying to clean up in the NBA and the WNBA. What is a valid rebound? Because, some of them, how Tyson Chandler used to do them smack back rebounds to the backcourt. They would credit him with the rebound. Yeah, she almost lost it. Them turnovers, yes. I'm glad y'all watch basketball. And I watch it too. I played basketball at a high level. I know what I'm talking about. Jaguar, politics is a part of everything, man. We can't get away from that. When it comes to sports, politics is a part of everything. Okay, top 5 AD. Appreciate the clarification on that. You're probably right, because there was one time that she did get a rebound before she went out of bounds and threw it back in. You're right. So that's probably the one that they missed. There you go. Yeah. Glad y'all picked up on that, man. Joel Minnie, I appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all post in the chat, man, where y'all chatting from, man, so I can shout y'all out. Come on, man. Y'all, man, stop with these narratives about they cheating. Yeah, I mean, if you going up for a shot and you get it blocked and you get the ball back, that's a rebound. Yeah, well, that's why Diamond's been on the bench. That's why Diamond has been on the bench. Yeah, I told you that was the turnaround. The turnaround to Chicago season, man, was Kennedy Carter, man, when she got inserted in the lineup. And the first couple games that I was watching of the Sky, and she came in that first game against Indiana when the controversial call when she fouled Caitlin Clark. I was like, why is she coming off the bench? What is T. Weatherspoon doing with her? Is she hurt? I know she was out of the league and just got back in the league, but I'm just saying, like, what happened? Man, stop, be nice. Don't come in here with that, man. We're not saying Angel Reese is the best person in the league, man. We talking about what she has accomplished and all the hate that she has received. She is just Huntsville, Alabama. Huntsville, Alabama in the house. Thomas Anderson, that's a good question, man. That's a good question. Exactly. If Angel start, hey, J-Rock, appreciate it. Man, if she start hitting these threes, I'm telling you, everybody that came at me for making my, assessment of the Asia Wilson type, because like I said, Asia Wilson is dominant offensively and defensively and rebounding. Angel Reese could be that type. See, that's what I'm saying, be nice. I can't, I'm going to stay away from that because everything that people say about Caitlin Clark, people's spirit is hate. They give it a personal assessment about Caitlin Clark, and y'all call it hate. Dallas Fort Worth. I said, oh, you in Fort Worth, J-Rock? Okay. Holding it down, man. I'm in D-Town myself, man. D-Town myself. That's right, B. Britton. Hey, she is a beast. Oh, she was in foul trouble. She had 4 fouls. Tommy J, she had 4 fouls. She had 4 fouls. See, that's what people don't understand, man. I got nothing against Caitlin Clark. I like Caitlin Clark. But I'm just keeping it fair, man. I just give you my fair assessment, man. I give you my fair assessment. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. I'm gonna let it be known. I like Caitlin Clark, but I just give my fair assessment. I'm an Angel Reese fan too. I give my fair assessment. I'm an Asia Wilson fan too. Give my fair assessment. I'm a Rakia Jackson fan. I give my fair assessment. I'm a Cameron Brink fan. I give my fair assessment. Nah, she was in foul trouble. She was in foul trouble. She sat on the Teaspoon had set her on the bench. Plus, Chicago was holding on to a 7-point lead, so she held her in. But then Seattle cut the lead to 3, and then that's when she got back off. That's when she put her back in the game. Okay, I respect that. Be nice. I respect that you say that Caitlin Clark is better than Angel Reese. I have no problem with nobody's opinion. You don't see me going back and forth in the comments arguing about people's opinions, man. Like I said on my last live show, all these are just opinionated facts. These are healthy discussions. We just agree to disagree. JJ, that's how it is. Terry, classify that. What you mean? Come on with this Caitlin Clark BS. I need to hear. I need to hear what you give us a breakdown on that. Clarify yourself. Anthony Smith, that's right. She's been grinding for day one, man. Grinding since day one. See, this is the people in the chat saying this. Be nice when you make comments like that. You see what the chat's doing. I mean, see, you opened yourself up to this. Be nice. Okay. All right, Terry, I got you. You just got to clarify that, man, because like I said, I respect everybody's opinion. I'm not going to argue with your opinion and your assessment of somebody. But if you do give a clown take, I'm going to call you out on it. I mean, see, everybody got their own valid opinions, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit there and say, hey, but if you give a clown take, I'm going to call you out on it. If you're going to say something ridiculous and give a clown take, like you don't like these internet casuals, then I'm going to call you out on it. But if you give a fair assessment on what you see that's taking place, then we can have a valid conversation. Dallas, Georgia. Okay, Coach Q. I didn't bring it up, Sunshine. Somebody else brought it up in the chat, and I just addressed it. Sunshine, I didn't bring it up. Somebody else brought it up in the chat, and I just addressed it. See, that's y'all's own personal assessment. That's y'all's own personal assessment that, okay, I'm just saying, Sunshine, I'm looking at the chat, and I'm just trying to give respect to the chat and try to, stay along with the chat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're addressing somebody that's in the chat, just add them. But I'm just addressing it, though. Hey, I see a lot of people are getting disgruntled, man. I see a lot of people getting mad, and it don't bother me. My show must go on. You know what I'm saying? I don't take it personal. People come up in the comments all day. People come in the comments say, "Hey, I'm not listening to your channel no more. I'm not subbing to you no more." Hey, it is what it is. There's other channels that you can go. You don't have to pull up to my channel, but you constantly keep coming back to my channel. You must like what you're hearing over here because people keep coming back. They know who I'm talking about. I got you, Sunshine, and that's what this was all about. It was all about, Angel Reese shutting all these haters up. And and people are going to come in the comments. They gonna sometimes get off topic, but the thing about it is, what Angel Reese did tonight, what are we going to say? This is what I want to say about Angel Reese tonight. The narrative was out there that, all she does, y'all, I know y'all saw the spoof video that's floating around the internet about Angel Reese, about these girls on the playground just throwing the ball up, getting their own rebounds, trying to put the ball back in, right? So what are they going to say tonight? She had 7 offensive rebounds, right? She only had 3 defensive rebounds. But the thing about it is, she wasn't getting offensive rebounds off of her own shots. She was 8 of 13 from the field. She only missed 5 shots. And 3 of them she missed in the fourth quarter. At one time, she was 7 of 9 from the field. And she had 7 rebounds at that time and 5 offensive rebounds. So what are they going to say now? Oh, she's getting her own rebound? No. She flat out played the game tonight. Tony G, I respect that. 2 big-time threes, and that's going to be the problem. If she keeps the confidence up and she keeps shooting these threes, oh, she going to be a beast. Yeah, see. I mean, when you coming up, she born and raised in Baltimore in the DMV, and you coming up playing ball like she played with dudes, right? And she already got this mentality that she's a dog, and that's the way she plays. So you can't hold that against her. You can't hold the way she plays and the demeanor that she has and the way she, speaks and stuff like that. You can't hold that against her. She's going out there putting in the work, man. Like she said, she's been a dog since day one, man. She's been a dog since her AAU days. Ain't nothing changed. So you can't hold that against her. That's what I'm saying. I mean, she's playing y'all go back and look at that game when they played the Connecticut Suns. When Alyssa Thomas clotheslined her out the air, she did not cry. She got up. They gave Alyssa Thomas the flagrant foul. And in the post-game press conference, what did Angel Reese said? I'm glad she fouled me like that. They're not going to take no pity on her. That's what she wants them to do. That's why Angel Reese got that dog in her. Oh, I know. Hey, I don't mind them. I don't mind them. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's Jaguar. Me, the way I operate when I drop these shows, I appreciate all the support. I welcome all the negativity. I welcome all the hate. That's your personal opinion. That's people's personal opinion. But I'm not going to argue back and forth with them because I respect their opinion. But when you come in the comments talking about, oh, you're a hater and you're racist. Caitlin Clark is the best thing next to sliced bread and stuff like that. And you're hating on her. I'm not hating on her. I like Caitlin Clark, people. I just give my fair assessment. I give my fair assessment, my honest opinion about what Caitlin Clark is doing. For people that's been following the channel, the people that have supported the channel, you can go back and look at the podcast I've done on Caitlin Clark. I've covered her. I've been covering Caitlin Clark since she's been at Iowa. I've been covering Angel Reese since she's been at the University of Maryland. That's what people don't understand. I'm not new to this. Thomas, I'm glad you said that because of the fact that I've said that. Every time you mention Angel Reese's name, somebody's going to combat it with Caitlin Clark. And that's how we get into these discussions. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I respect everybody's opinion. I respect everybody's opinion, man. And be nice. Once again, man, it's all love, man. I respect that. Bill me later. Yes. Her energy is contagious, man, and the team has already said that, and that's why she's a leader. J Rock, I don't think she's 100% healthy either, man, because I mean her energy level, being 6'7" in the WNBA got to count for something, and when you get around the basket and you getting your shot blocked by little midgets, like I said, that shoulder might be having her, trouble, lifting it all the way up to the basket, getting it up there. Appreciate that, Pam Rogers. I just think that, she is right now, she's laboring, but she's trying to play through it because them shoulder injuries are tricky. She got off to a slow start. But the thing I like about what the Chicago Sky is doing right now, they moving that ball. And Kennedy Carter, she's forcing the pace. And them girls are running with her. But like I said about Mabry, Mabry's in a slump. When Chicago was losing earlier in the season, Mabry was a bucket. But as they started winning, she's been slumping. I think defensively, Cardoso, sometimes she looks out of place. So she should be dominating. She should be dominating that inside. I mean, Angel Reese, 6'3". But I think that Cardoso, like tonight, Cardoso, she had 8 rebounds. She picked it up late. She had 9 points, 8 rebounds. She picked it up late. But I think when Cardoso gets more comfortable, I think next year that Angel Reese and Cardoso, they'll be averaging a double-double. I just think right now, Chicago Sky, I think they found something in how they want to play. I think they trust each other. But like I said, they got good guard play. Kennedy Carter and Mabry, because we don't know what Mabry's going to bring each and every night. She's inconsistent. Tonight she was 3 of 10. But the hot hand was Carter. She was 15 of 24 from the field, man. And she didn't shy away from anything. And the thing about Carter, she plays within her game. She didn't settle for no threes. She was getting to the basket, pull-up jumpers, and she was doing her thing. Reese's Pieces on the way. That's right. Everybody get their Reese's Pieces. Don't be surprised if I come out with some Reese's Pieces on the next show. Tommy J, that's gonna we gotta see. We gotta see if Carter can keep this up. But ever since she's been inserted in the starting lineup, Kennedy Carter been balling. And that's why the internet and social media and Twitter X went crazy when she was snubbed from the All-Star voting. But I think Teresa Weatherspoon inserted her too late into the starting lineup to get them votes, man. Yeah, me personally, I didn't think Angel Reese was going to do the things that she's doing in the WNBA based on what I seen, the way she, her style of play in college. I didn't think that her game was going to translate and develop that quick. And y'all remember what Cheryl Swoops said on Gil's Arena 2 or 3 months ago when they asked her a question about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. She said, it's going to take time for them to develop, but they're going to turn out to be excellent, WNBA basketball players. And she said about Caitlin Clark, she said that she don't think her translation is going to be that quick. And everybody thought that Cheryl Swoops was hating on her just for that assessment. Even when Diana Taurasi said it's going to be growing pains, everybody thought that they was hating. But Angel Reese, to me right now, I think she is more comfortable in her role than what Caitlin Clark is in her role. Champaign, Illinois. Yes, I've been to Champaign. Victoria, I've been out there to Champaign. And see, that's what you got to, and that's a good point. That's a good point, Tech World. That is where I agree with you 100%. I think the continuity between Kennedy Carter and Angel Reese is glaring right now because Angel Reese, you go back and remember game 1 against the Fever when she got that tech, when she fouled Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese was on the bench applauding that, giving her energy. Then the last game that they beat Indiana, Kennedy Carter and Angel Reese was at center court dancing "They Not Like Us." So I think their continuity is more fit right now. And I think that Chicago right now has the bigger upside. And you got to look at it like this. When I say they got the bigger upside, I think, to me personally, I think Angel Reese is a leader. And you can go back to her LSU days when the team gravitated to her. They followed her lead. Even the times that she's fouled out at LSU, she's still on the bench, bigging her team up. A little bit of coaching from the sideline. See, that's what I'm saying. When you got people that come in the comments, give you clown stuff like that, Angel Reese is a complete narcissist. Her vocabulary is me, and see, I stuff like that, man. But it is what it is. I respect it though. Doug Williams, I think that was Kennedy Carter's problem in the past when she was in the WNBA. I think that's why she was out of the WNBA for a year, because of her off-court antics. Coach Q, what you mean they need to find another guard to pair with Carter? So you don't think Mabry is the one? So you don't think Mabry's the one? Man, if anybody got a valid point or anything, anybody want to say something, man, I tell you, we got the super chats available. Man, you can super chat for $1.99, $2.99, $4.99, whatever you want. And we can put it up on the screen and we can talk about it. y'all going, they going at Be Nice. Someone who is quick but I mean, you need somebody to compliment her. You don't need somebody to play the same style that she's playing. You just need somebody to compliment what I think Mabry compliments her, but Mabry's just in a shooting slump right now. She can't get nothing to fall. She can't get nothing to fall right now. And that's the crazy thing. Pam Rogers, man, you're gonna stir up a whole controversy, man. I did a show on that. You're gonna ruffle some feathers. You're gonna ruffle some feathers. Burner account, man. I played at the high level, man. I played basketball and football and baseball at a high level. Yeah. Like I told y'all before, I don't throw my accolades around, man. I was a three-sport star. Boy, y'all cutting up tonight. But yeah, y'all cutting up tonight. Y'all cutting up tonight. But like I said, I'm impressed at what Angel Reese is doing. I'm impressed the way she's relentless on the glass. Like a lot of people said, you can rebound. Well, if you can rebound, why come people not doing it? Why come people not doing it at a high clip? If rebounding is not a skill set, then why come people can't do it? Why come people can't do it? If rebounding was not a skill set, why come more people are not doing it? Shout out to Julie Middleton for the $10 super chat. Appreciate the support. Salute. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, Julie. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you that you like the show, and you know we just giving our fair assessment. So I appreciate that. Pam Rogers, see? Pam Rogers, you're stirring up controversy. You're stirring up controversy. Exactly. She has a nose for the ball. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Angel, that's a skill. And Dennis Rodman, if you go back and look at when Dennis Rodman was talking in his little sit down, when talking about rebounding, he said rebounding is a skill set because you got to know when the ball is going up, you got to see the trajectory of the ball on which way it's coming off the rim to position yourself. And that's what Angel Reese does. And Angel Reese has a quick second jump to the ball. If y'all go back and y'all can Google this stuff. You can go on YouTube and look at clips of Angel Reese, how she's getting rebounds around 4 and 5 defenders. She's getting rebounds around the whole team. So you tell me, if you don't have that type of effort, like Angel Reese said, you can't teach dog, just like you can't teach height. See, and okay, DeAndre Burton. I'm gonna get back to your comment. What people don't understand, like you said, and I told people on my last show when I was talking about Angel Reese for Rookie of the Year, and if she would develop her mid-range game, shoot the ball, and score in all facets of the game, she could be an Asia Wilson type. Somebody came in the comments, a clown take, talking about Angel Reese can't dribble. She can't pass the ball. Do y'all realize when Angel Reese played at the University of Maryland when she was in high school, she was a point guard? She got drafted. I mean, she got college looks because of her ball handling skills and her playmaking ability. Angel Reese, when she was in high school, she was 6 foot. When she went to University of Maryland, she grew 3 more inches, 6'3". She still was handling the ball. Exactly. She's not a center. She's a forward. You absolutely right. With point guard skills. She almost is, somebody compared her to the Draymond Green type. Because she, with her point guard skills and the way she plays forward, going down, getting rebounds, Draymond Green's not offensively skilled. Draymond Green got 4 championships. Draymond Green, a small guy, undersized, was getting triple doubles. Oh yeah, she's comfortable. Boy, y'all cutting up, man. Yeah, y'all cutting up, man. Man, I'm gonna let y'all go at it in the chat. I'm talking about Angel Reese, man. So whoever opened up that can about Caitlin Clark long time ago, y'all got to deal with that. Nuke Man 444, appreciate the $2 super chat. CC would have disappeared in the 4th. AR hitting 3. Man, and see, I have to address this because it was a super chat. I got to address this because of the fact that a lot of people saying that Caitlin Clark is a front runner. When it comes in the second half, she goes missing. She don't take enough shots. Hey, don't kill the messenger. But Nuke Man, appreciate the $2 super chat. Appreciate the support. Caitlin Clark would have disappeared in the 4th, and Angel Reese out there hitting 3s. Gotta respect it, man. Got to respect it. Boy, y'all. Hey, I totally agree. I totally agree, man. Y'all making valid points. Yeah. Burner account. Hey, I respect that. I mean, you represent your state, man. I respect that. You know, she brought peace to the Bayou, man. She brought peace to LSU, man. Outside of everything that's going on down in Louisiana, you know how it is. But as soon as, LSU played, it was peaceful, man. Everybody wanted to watch Angel Reese play. See, and I'm glad you brought that up, DeAndre Burton. That's why I was kind of pissed off at what Jason Whitlock said about the way she run. See, people don't know that she got a rod and a plate in her leg and her foot, and she's still out there going to work. And she's still going out there. See, when people start making fun of your disabilities, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line, man. Because Jason Whitlock got out of character making fun of the way she runs, and he don't know the history on what Angel Reese went through. But you making fun of her the way she run because it's a disability, because she got the rod and the plate in her. Yeah, I mean, we could say that. I mean, better coach. I mean, I looked at Teresa Weatherspoon early in the season, like, man, what is she doing? Like her rotations was, I'm like, man, what is she doing? But she figured it out. She figured it out once she put Kennedy Carter in the starting lineup, man. Bible boy, I ain't. Hey, Bible boy, I ain't even gonna. I ain't. If I say that, I'm hating. I will say this though, Bible boy. When you're averaging 7 assists, but you're averaging 5.8 turnovers a game, what's your assist to turnover ratio? I'll wait. Y'all do the math. I'll wait. I mean, I don't want to shoot shots tonight, but I'll wait. That's what I'm not here for that, man. I'm just here to inform y'all that Angel Reese is balling, and people got to stop that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Bible boy. See, look, if I send Peter, if I send that to ESPN and they know where it came from, and these Caitlin Clark fans see that, they're gonna say I'm hating. They're gonna say I'm sparing hate. Yeah, I could agree with some of the decisions that Christy Sides made down the stretch. But see, a lot of people, they won't go on other people's channels and glaze like that. They won't go on other people's channels and say, hey, you're making bad assessments. You're making bad takes. Because if you look at the way the internet and social media works, is everybody feeds off of everybody. And I told people, like, when you have Julie Middleton said, Sap, I respect coach. You have to give your vets a chance, or else the locker room will implode and morals will go down. Man, where'd that go? They won't support the rookies. She knew what she has, and she didn't want to break them. That's a valid point. That's a valid point. Thank you, Chandra. Thank you, Chandra Smith. That's what I try to do, man. I try to be fair, man. I don't try to be biased in when I'm talking sports. You know what I'm saying? As you guys can see, I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. But if you go back and listen to some of the audio podcasts that I did back in the days in 2000, 17, 18, before the pandemic, I was so critical on my Minnesota Vikings. Just because I like them, everything is not going to be peaches and cream. I can criticize them. I can give people my opinion. And that's what I try to do. I give people my personal opinion, and I try to give you facts. Because if I say something that you don't agree with that's factual, you can fact check me and call me out on it. Yeah, Justin Jefferson, that's my dude, man. That's my dude. And Addison, Jordan Addison, man, from my hometown, man. I got an autographed jersey of Jordan Addison. Yeah, Justin Jefferson, the beast, Chandra. That's my boy, man. JJ. Hit the gritty on him. See, that's what I'm saying. And a lot of people, when I talk about, Christy Sides as a coach, I don't agree with nobody losing their job. But I call it like I see, because, like I said, I played basketball at the highest level. I played football. I played baseball. Right now, I coach. I coach a Kings team out of Texas, AAU. And I know how to draw up plays. I know situational things. I know how to make adjustments. And that's some things I tell people about Christy Sides. I just don't see her making adjustments. I don't see her, sometimes you got to play to your strengths. You don't play to what the other team is doing. You use your strengths and make the other team make adjustments to you. I don't see Christy Sides doing that. And the thing about it is, if I was Christy Sides, I would run everything through Caitlin Clark. Yeah, hey, that's a good question, Jerome, with LSU and some with Simone Augustus, because she was a baller. Like, if you go back and look at the players that came before, the Angel Reeses and the Caitlin Clarks and the Cameron Brinks, the Rakia Jacksons and the Camila Cardosas, they had some flat-out ballers in the WNBA. But it's like people say, they just didn't have all the eyes on them. They didn't have the marketing strategy that they have now. This rookie class that came in, give kudos to Caitlin Clark. Okay, we're going to give her kudos for the, people watching, for what she's doing, the cash cow, for the private, the charter flights, the attendance records. But like I've told people before, Caitlin Clark does not play on 4 other teams that their teams have sold out each of their home games. That's all I want to reiterate. Pam Rogers, we ain't. I got nothing to say about LeBron, man. You see, that's my guy. That's my guy. I don't get off into these LeBron takes no more, man. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Lions in the building. Oh, you're a Detroit Lion fan? Hey, I respect that. I respect that. We rivals, but I have nothing against you. I respect that. See, Lolitha, we got people in here that really are paying attention and really get it. We got people in the chat that really get it, and I respect that. Bible boy, you sound like AI. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, Pam, that's what I do. I mean, you can express your opinion. I mean, I respect everybody's opinion. But like I stated earlier, for the people that missed it, if you come in the comments or in the chat and you give a clown take, somebody gonna call you out on it. And that's just the bottom line. It's nothing personal. And that's what I want people to, think. Things that people say, it's not personal. You know when it becomes personal. You know when it becomes personal attacks. And I've said that about Jason Whitlock when I was covering Colorado with Deion Sanders. Jason Whitlock had personal attacks against Deion Sanders. Shout out to Be Nice for the $5 super chat. Angel Reese had a great game tonight. I think it's her best game of the year. I respect that opinion, man. I respect that. I respect that. What impressed me about Angel Reese tonight, not the fact that she had the 27 and 10, it's the way she closed the game out. When it was a 2-point lead, she could have went to the foul line and blew them foul shots. She hit 2 big free throws to put them back up 4. And then when Jewel Lloyd missed the 3, she got they gave her the ball and she got fouled again, and she went to the foul line, and because that was coming off of Jewel Lloyd, she got fouled on the 3-point play, and she missed the first shot. She could have cut the lead to 1. She missed the foul shot. Angel Reese got fouled. She went to the foul line and calmly knocked them down. And that's what was impressive about what Angel Reese did tonight. It wasn't all about the game that she played. I like how she finished. You know, you put a lot of other rookies in that situation down the stretch, they're gonna crumble. Well, Sunshine, stop that, Sunshine. Stop that. Thomas Anderson, shout out to Thomas Anderson for $5 super chat. AR has gotten better every single game. CC is a good shooter but can't control the ball. Angel contributes to her team winning. The Sky in 7th place. See, stuff like that, man, I respect that. And the reason why I respect that is because you're watching the game and you're seeing it from the naked eye test. You're seeing exactly what I'm seeing as well. And that's what Monica McNutt was saying on Get Up this morning. And all the Caitlin Clark fans started verbally attacking her because she said, you know, she would take Angel Reese for the Rookie of the Year right now because they are leading Indiana in the standings. And that's how the controversy got started. That's where all the controversy came from, is when Monica McNutt made her statement on Get Up. My phone started blowing up. I was getting DMs. Man, you heard what Monica McNutt said about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese about the Rookie of the Year? I think you need to produce a show on that. So I looked at it and I was like, wow, the internet is going crazy. Articles started coming out from Yahoo, Athlon Sports, ESPN. And I'm like, I had to go back and listen to it. And I listened to it and I was like, she said nothing wrong. But she was getting verbally attacked by the Caitlin Clark fans. That's what I'm saying, Doug Williams. I don't compare them two head to head. I don't. I do not. I do not compare them head to head. It's 2 different positions, 2 different styles of play. But I just think one feels more comfortable right now. I think one has a lot of pressure on him. Now, hey, King Michael, that's what I said. Whatever Diana Taurasi said is standing true, because right now, Caitlin Clark is shooting dismal from the 2-point range and the 3-point range. She is not comfortable like she was in college. And I told people, I think she's very hesitant to shoot the shots that she normally shoots. And like a lot of people said, it starts up at the top. It starts at Christy Sides. Yeah, I understand. That's all, and that's the problem. She said if she had to pick a rookie of the year right now, it would be Angel Reese. And a lot of these Caitlin Clark fans started going to Twitter X, verbally attacking Monica McNutt. I agree, the rookie of the year is not until the end of the year. But that's what I've been telling people on my platform. If we look at it now, I say to myself, if the rookie of the year vote had to stop right now, I'm giving it to Angel Reese. But we got to wait until the end of the year because we've been seeing more trickier things happen in sports. Shout out to Jerome Carter, $10 super chat. Much respect for your show. AR is using all the hate to fuel her game. She has something to prove and she wants to win. That's all she wants to do. She want to win, Jerome. She wants to win. She wants to win and she wants to win now. Like, you got to look at the Indiana Fever team. They got 2 of the number 1 picks in the last 2 drafts, man. Aaliyah Boston, she was the rookie of the year last year, and she was the number 1 pick. Now you got the number 1 pick in Caitlin Clark with all the high expectations on Caitlin Clark. So you tell me, from what I just said, you tell me, who are the lights more brighter for? And I use this terminology. I know y'all old enough to know the movie Gremlins, when Gizmo was scared of the bright lights. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, nah. If Terry, if they tank for that, that if the Indiana tank for that, that's gonna be your girl, Paige Buckets. We got another $5 super chat from Thomas Anderson. Appreciate that. Why are people acting as if the sky did not come up in at the 12th in the power rankings? Everyone said AR game wouldn't translate. AR's proof. That's all I'm saying. This is what the show's about, man. That game is her game has translated. Her game has translated, man. And me personally, I didn't think her game was going to translate the way it's translating. I thought Caitlin Clark was going to come in and continue what she was doing in her college days. But I just think Caitlin Clark is playing a lot of basketball. I think them legs was tired. She can't get her legs under her on them 3-point shots. Because if you look at some of the deep shots that she's making, they clanking. Some of them are not even getting to the front of the rim. I hurt your fifis. Appreciate the 99-cent super sticker. Appreciate that. Appreciate the love, y'all. I really appreciate the support, man. That just keeps the channel growing, man. I appreciate everybody. And like I said, I respect everybody's opinions, man. I respect everybody's opinions, man. So what we're gonna do, man, my next live show, my wife is putting together this package. You know, I've been sponsored by a tequila, and we're gonna be raffling for the people that drink. We're gonna be raffling away the tequila bottle. I don't know if y'all know about the tequila Azor, the white bottle with the flowers on it with the bell top. We're going to be raffling that off. It's going to be $5 for the raffle, and you put your name in. We're going to put your name in the raffle, and we got a whole package that we're putting together with the liquor, the Simply Ball Dropping shot glass, Simply Ball Dropping drinking glass, Simply Ball Dropping mug, Simply Ball Dropping hoodie, and a Simply Ball Dropping t-shirt. And it's just $5 for the raffle. And we're going to do it live on air. Whoever wins the raffle, you'll have your package sent out to you. Lady G, that's my guy right there, AI. That's my guy right there. Allen Iverson, that's my dude. You see him right there. Oh, nah, you see him up there to answer. That's my guy right there. Bubba Chuck. Yep, that's my guy right there. We got a $10 super chat from J-Rock. A Caitlin Clark fan was telling me Angel's game was basic since she just rebounds, even with the double-doubles. I said if her game was so basic, why hasn't anyone done what she's done? And J-Rock, man, hey, you said that so eloquently, man. That's what I'm trying to tell people. If rebounding is not a skill, why come all these other players are not doing it and going on a historical run like Angel Reese, 12 straight double-doubles? Ain't nobody's done that in WNBA history. She done passed up Candace Parker. Yeah, that's that. Hey, that's what it is. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. The Newsy family, Allen Iverson, Hollywood Carter. Exactly. I mean, a lot of people say 3-point shooting is basic. Just coming down shooting the ball. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Lady G, I think that is a good compliment to Kennedy Carter. She had, and I think she said that herself, man. I think she said playing in her playing days with the dudes, people said she had that Allen Iverson in her. Thomas Anderson, absolutely correct. It took Candace Parker, as great as Candace Parker was, and being 6'6", 6'7", or 6'5", and it took her 2 seasons to do it. And Angel Reese has done that her rookie year at 6'3", and everybody says that Angel Reese is trash. Pam Rogers said, I'm 67. Y'all going to have a raffle for Bengay. Come on, Pam. Hey, you can you don't have to drink. Hey, you can just keep that liquor bottle and just set it on the bar. That's a $200 and some bottle. Yeah. Yeah, the Anuzi family. Yeah, she does. She said that. She's played with dudes all her life. Yeah. That's her role model. If you go back and look at some of the Kennedy Carter footage and look at some of her press conferences and some of her interviews, she said it. Allen Iverson is our hero. Angel Reese got that big ticket, if y'all know who that is. Are you talking about Kevin Garnett? That's the only big ticket I know. Hey, Peter Smokes, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, Peter. Don't do that. Don't do that, Peter. Don't do that, Peter. You're gonna cause more controversy. Don't do that. Doug Williams, stop, man. That's a funny comeback. How is she gonna play like a girl? Well, I mean, and that's what, what's funny? That's what I say about Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock contradicts himself. First thing he said that Angel Reese was the best thing for the WNBA because he made women feel like they was women. And then you start hating on her, and then you talk about she jealous of Caitlin Clark. And then when Angel Reese beats Caitlin Clark, then you come on your show the next day, on your show, the Jason Whitlock show, he's talking about, oh, I got to give Angel Reese her flowers. I got to give her props, man. She totally balled and dominated. And come on, Jason Whitlock. I saw RJK5. I saw that. That's what I'm saying. These content creators out here, some of them give clown takes. Some of them are just casuals because some of their remarks, like, I'm going to ask y'all honestly. I want everybody to give me their honest opinion. What Monica McNutt said, was there any hate in that? Just give me your honest opinion. Just give me your honest opinion. What Monica McNutt said, was there any hate in that? All she said was, if the WNBA ended the season today, Angel Reese would be her rookie of the year. And her deciding factor was because Chicago was ahead of Indiana in the standings, and that meant to her that Angel Reese impacted winning more than Caitlin Clark. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. And that's all I'm saying. And then y'all guys just don't understand. My phone was blowing up. I was getting all these DMs, man. For people like, for everybody that's following me and supporting me, and you can go follow me on Instagram, man, at Simply Ball Dropping. If there's anything that you guys want to talk about or hear about, man, just DM me, and I'll put together a show, and I'll give y'all my fair assessment. But that's where a lot of people, DM me and send me video clips. Have you seen this? I get articles from, different like Athlon Sports. They'll send me articles and stuff. Hey, you might want to take a look at this. So if you guys, anything that you want to talk about or anything that you want to show, yeah, you can just follow me at on my IG. My IG is right down there, Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. And, you can drop me a DM. Drop me a DM, and we'll cover it. So everybody that's, that's in the chat, man, go ahead. Follow me on Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. That's where you can DM me. That's where, I'm at hot and heavy. People, send me clips, send me articles, send me, say, hey, I think you might want to take a look at this. You might want to talk about this. Yeah. See, that's the clown takes, Jonathan. That's the clown stuff that I'm talking about. Talking about Angel Reese scoring off her own misses. How you going to score? She had 27 points tonight, right? She was 8 of 13 from the field. She had 7 offensive rebounds. Do the math. How is she getting her own misses? She only missed 5 shots tonight. So you telling me out of the 5 shots and the 7 offensive rebounds that she had tonight, 5 offensive rebounds was from her 5 missed shots? No, I watched the game. No, it wasn't. She was in the trenches getting rebounds off of people's misses, off of Mabry's misses. Come on now. She was getting rebounds off of Diamond DeShield's misses. She was getting offensive rebounds off of Kennedy Carter's misses. Mind on my business. I say, hey, everybody's, entitled to their opinion. Shamika Baylor. I'm going to get back to you on that. You said the refs cheated the whole game. What do you mean they cheated the whole game? Christian Collier, you made a comment talking about Angel playing Asia Wilson open up her game. That's why Reese took the 3. And that's what I'm saying. That game that Chicago played the Aces when Angel Reese had the 11 and 18, but Asia Wilson took her to school. She gave Angel Reese and Carmela Cardoso a handful. Did what she wanted. 32 points. Did what she wanted. And I think that's the game, like you said, that opened the eyes to Angel Reese, saying you got to do more than just being down a low post threat. You got to be able to pull up, and you got to be able to shoot that 3. You're wide open. Take it, man. And I think that's what happened. Sunshine, I know clowns are everywhere, but it's just sad. It's just sad. Like, you go on, it's the way the world is, man. And it's the way social media is. Like, it was unbelievable. I had the clip was sent to me, because I really don't get off into watching ESPN people send me clips. You know, I'm in the media, so people send me stuff. So what I do is I make my assessment, but I'm just looking at Twitter. I'm looking at some of the people's comments on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And when that thing dropped with Monica McNutt, y'all can go on there and search right now how many videos have been produced on what Monica McNutt said about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And it all was speared by Caitlin Clark fans. All you got to do is go to Twitter X and look at all the retweets and what people said under the caption. Yeah, Asia Wilson, yeah. But they lost in overtime tonight against the Sparks. They let a 9-point lead slip away down the stretch. And that's the problem, T Black. Cardoso ain't got it together right now. Funky Town. Is that Funky Town Fort Worth? Funky Town Fort Worth is in the building. Funky Town Fort Worth. Shout out to Funky Town. I'm gonna let you say that, MR. I can't say that, man. I'll get in trouble if I say that. Y'all might try to cancel me. Yeah, Christian. Nah, she's not. Cardoso was coming off an early season shoulder surgery. I agree with you that she's not 100%, but she has never been aggressive. Yeah, she wasn't aggressive. Like, to me, Cardoso came out of nowhere in South Carolina. I think Angel Reese, Dawn Staley saw the matchup, and Cardoso was inserted just to be in there against Angel Reese to give Angel Reese problems, because I've seen games where Carmela Cardoso really wasn't in the game. You know, not last year, but the year before, when LSU played them, when LSU won the championship. The game, you know, playing against South Carolina, the games before that, Carmela Cardoso was in there just to, you know, give Angel Reese a handful, because they had nobody else that could stop Angel Reese, and Cardoso was just a big figure. Yeah, Angel dominated her. Like I said, I mean, I'm impressed with what Angel Reese is doing. You know, her rookie campaign, didn't think that her game would be the one to translate, but the one that was really high on, it was Cameron Brink. But, you know, unfortunately, you know, she went down with the torn ACL. Prayers out to her for a speedy recovery. Oh, she'll be aggressive. She'll be around Angel Reese enough. She'll get aggressive. Because I think she has it in her, man. Somebody just got to bring it out of her. Oh, the donation button. Pam wants to know where the donation buttons are. I mean, if you go down in the chat, it's a $sign. It's right there when you post your comment. It's a $sign. Just click that $sign. Just hit the $sign, Pam. I'm sorry. Just hit the $sign and you can donate right there. Chandra Smith, I agree with you. I think Angel Reese will push her. Because they got three nice pieces, man. You look at it. Kennedy Carter, Angel Reese, and Camila Cardoso. That's three nice. Oh, it says buy mine. I think that's the way it's set up. I think that's the way it's set up, Pam. I think you just got to buy the super chat. Yeah, I think you got to buy the super chat. Yeah, so just Just hit on there and you can buy the super chat and we'll post your comment. Yeah. I don't think the playoffs are set. I mean, anything can happen because we still got to go through the All-Star break to get some time off for the season to pick back up. So it depends on how these teams come out in the second half of the season. You know, it's only a 42-game season in the WNBA, and they're halfway there. You know, the All-Star game is coming up in 2 weeks. So we got to see. Okay, Sharnika Baylor. I don't know who you're talking to, but I mean, let us know what you're talking about. You're saying laugh out loud lies. He's trying to blame the chat. Who's trying to blame the chat? Who's trying to blame the chat? Come on, talk to us. Andre, you're right. She is playing better around the rim. I mean, you can see these last couple games, she's been more fluid with her offensive moves down in the post. Sharnika Bella, come on, talk to us. Who's trying to blame the chat? Don't hide your hand now. Don't throw a rock and hide your hand. She got 10 rebounds. You mad? Who's mad? Who's mad she got 10 rebounds? I'm confused, Sharnika. I'm confused. Who is mad she got 10 rebounds? That's the thing, Christian. We got to know. It depends on what kind of energy they come out with the second half. You know, when somebody gets comfortable and they're in a rhythm and you slow that rhythm up, you know, that it's be hard to pick back up. A lot of people don't want to go when you're in a rhythm like this and you're playing consistent like this. A lot of people don't like that time off. Sharnika Baylor, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking. We're gonna let you talk amongst yourself because I don't know who you're talking to. But I'm chat lives matter. I'm trying to figure out what is she saying. She said, "Who's blaming the chat?" The guru. Wow. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. Sharnika. Sharnika gets the spotlight chat of the day. You get the spotlight chat of the day, Sharnika. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one, Christian. The All-Star game against the Olympic team. Pam Rogers. Shout out to Pam Rogers for the $20 super chat. I'm gonna eat beans all week. What you mean you're gonna eat beans all week? Why you gonna eat beans all week? Shout out to Pam Rogers for the $20 super chat. Pam, you crazy. But I respect it. I appreciate the love, Pam. You crazy. You cracked me up on that one. Chat lives matter. Some folks are here just to argue that they don't even watch the games, just saying stuff. I'm glad you brought that up, man, because a lot of people say, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to let y'all talk amongst the chat and that. Sharnika Bella, where you at? Where you at, Sharnika? I got to hear your takes, man. I'm impressed with your basketball IQ. I want to hear more of your takes. And see, that's what a lot of people say, Jerome. And that's the problem that I have. Caitlin Clark got a great fan base. And they don't watch basketball. They just here for Caitlin Clark. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. Caitlin Clark got a great fan base. They're not here to watch basketball. They just here for Caitlin Clark. Sharnika Bella, what's lies? What lies now? Sharnika, you crazy. Hey. Sharnika, what state you in? Can you tell us that, Sharnika? What state you in? Tell me what state you in, Sharnika. Bible boy, man. Bible boy, man. Yeah. So let me ask y'all this question. Let me ask you this, chat. Angel for president. Let me ask y'all this, chat. So basically, what has impressed y'all most about the WNBA this season? What has impressed y'all the most? And see, a newsy family, I'm glad you brought that out. We on the C block now. We have addressed, what I wanted to address about Angel Reese and what she's doing and how she's being dominant. But we on the C block. We on the C block right now. We open forum right now, so anything goes. And I want to address the comment from the newsy family. Asia Wilson is a transcending player like Kobe, Tim, Magic, Hakeem, and LeBron. I'm not sure Caitlin Clark is above the superstar level since it's her first year in the professional level. And that's a great point. And the reason why I said that's a great point is because this is what's really irritating me, because there's more storylines than just Caitlin Clark. It's the impressive stuff that Asia Wilson has done, where she ran off 5-6 games of 25 or more that hasn't been done in the WNBA, right? It's what Collier's doing, right? It's what Angel Reese is doing, right? But it seems like Caitlin Clark is still dominating the headlines, because anytime that things come up with Caitlin Clark, people address it as hate. But Aiden, that big girl for Seattle, Mega Burger, Angel Reese let her have it tonight. Yeah, she let her have it tonight. But I'm glad that you pointed that up. And we got Aaliyah Edwards down there. She's a part of the rookie class. Aaliyah Edwards down there in the Washington. She's balling. Look what Rakia Jackson is doing. Look what she's doing for the LA Sparks. She had a hell of a game tonight. She contributed to that win against the Las Vegas Aces. And that's what people see. That's what people don't understand. It's more storylines than just Caitlin Clark. You brought up a great point. Asia Wilson is going for her third straight MVP. But right now, Angel Reese dominated the night. She dominated the big girl from Seattle. I don't even want to mess her name up. And J-Rock, I'm glad you brought that up, man. I'm a big Kelsey Plum fan. Big Kelsey Plum fan, man. She can ball. She can ball. Yeah, Rakia, she contributed to that win tonight. She contributed. It's Pam Rogers. I'm glad. Pam Rogers. I'm going to post that comment up anyway because you gave a $20 super chat. Caitlin Clark fans say they won't watch the Olympics or not a sports fan. The Olympics already have a fan base to watch more than basketball. And see, that's the stuff that we're talking about. Caitlin Clark did not make the Olympic team, So what does these Caitlin Clark fans spew all over the internet and spew all over Twitter X, spew all over social media? Oh, I'm not watching the Olympics because Caitlin Clark didn't make the team. Come on now. Then you're not an American. And see, that's a good point, RJK5. It's all where you drafted, man. And I just think Angel Reese fell at number 7 to the Chicago Sky. That was a perfect situation for her. A perfect situation for her. Sharnika Beller, I mean, hey, I'm not mad at you for being a Caitlyn supporter. I think we all love Caitlyn. You think Breanna Stewart is the MVP? I mean, you got to look at Nafia Collier too, man. Look what she's doing. What Bobby used to. Exactly. Angel Reese fell in the right spot. She fell in the right spot to the Chicago Sky. She's in the perfect situation. And I think that, that's why she's benefiting. Oh, hey, Sharnika, hey, she could have made that bread if she'd have went to the Big Three. What they said about 40 million? Sharnika Baylor is the spotlight chatter of the night. Bible boy, you crazy. Caitlin Clark is a champion. Doug Williams, what's she a champion of? The SEC? Is that what she a champion of? Because when I last checked, she got knocked off in the national championship back-to-back years, man. LSU and South Carolina. Only championship she won was the Big Ten championship. So what do you mean she's a champion? What do you mean? Doug Williams, what do you mean Caitlin Clark is a champion? I think you trolling right now. See, you got your trolls in here too. What kind of champion is she? She don't have no championship pedigree, man. All her championships come from the Big Ten. Angel Reese, the one that got the real ring. We saw that in the national championship in Dallas. And then we saw last year when South Carolina knocked off Iowa. So I think you might want to clarify that statement there, Doug. Oh, okay. I see how you kind of put the retreat dribble. I think you got in the paint and backed up because you didn't see the opening to get to the cup, so you backed all the way back out. You retracted on that statement. She's a champion in her own right. Key Jones, I mean, that could be valid. I mean, you could say that. Like I said, it's politics. Just like the men's Olympic team. That Olympic team was orchestrated through the middle of the year of the NBA. Once they got defeated, you know what I'm saying, with the last team they went over there, they said, nah, we got to pick all we gotta go out fighting. Shanika Bell, you think Mabry's trash? I don't think she's trash. I just think Mabry has just went on a slump. She's in a slump, but she's not trash. Yeah. Yeah. Christian Collier. I mean, she was 1 rebound short. She just didn't get it. I mean, you can't be mad that she didn't get it. Yeah. I mean, Christian Collier. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not saying it's y'all. I'm not saying it's nobody in the chat. I can't even blame it on the media. It's the Caitlin Clark fans, man. It's these Caitlin Clark casuals that just want to defend everything that people debunk about Caitlin Clark. Yeah, Julie Middleton, you know how that is, man. And people don't understand that their playing days go back. They've been playing each other since the AAU circuit. And if you go back and look at the history, Caitlin Clark been getting the best of her. That's right, Andre. I call them internet casuals, man. They casuals, man. Casuals with clown takes. I mean, Doug Williams, she made the finals, but did she get anything out the finals, man? We can't do that. We can't move the needle for Caitlin Clark. We can't move the needle. We can't move the goalpost. She made the finals, but she came up short. And then I'm gonna say this in reference to this, but then I'm gonna get back. Everybody holds that against LeBron for making the finals, not winning it, and trying to take him out of the GOAT debate because he lost in the finals. And I'm gonna leave it right there. So we can't move the goalpost or the needle for Caitlin Clark. She made 2 finals. She got beat. She's 0-2 in the national championship game. We got to hold her to that standard. We can't do that, man. We can't move. Don't try to move the goalposts. You cannot move the goalposts. That's not going to work. Christian Collier, that's a good point. Magic Johnson came out and said it himself. And when I did a show about it, talking about the WNBA needs this rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. They need this rivalry. Can it be Magic and Bird? Well, if the NBA promotes it right, it could. They got to start shooting some commercials together. They got to start collaborating on something. Exactly. Jerome Carter. When it comes to Caitlin Clark, they try to move the goalposts. They wanted Iowa to come to the White House with LSU. See, you guys get it. It's all starting to come out, and you see where it's coming from. Bible boy, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. So we can't move the goalposts for Caitlin Clark. We can't. We got to keep it in its perspective. We got to keep it in its perspective, man. Because if you're going to move the goalpost for Caitlin Clark, you got to move it for all the other athletes of their shortcomings. So I want y'all to tell me something. When is the last time that Caitlin Clark has won a significant, meaningful game? I'll wait. See, y'all can't answer that. Say Christian. So she beat Angel Reese in the rematch in the semifinals to get to play against Connecticut. to get to the national championship, and you think that was a significant game, Angel Reese beat her when it mattered most. Angel Reese beat her when it mattered most. And then Caitlin Clark got another chance against South Carolina and came up short again. And if you are like they say you are, you should have carried your team to victory. You should have carried your team to victory. But she came up short. She came up short. What's the question, Mike? What's the question? I respect your opinion on that, MR. I respect your opinion when you say, I'm sorry, but Clark is just a little bit above average in my book. She has the positive and the equal amount of negative. Exactly. And that's what people be trying to see. This is what I'm going to say. If somebody says Caitlin Clark is dishing that thing, like her teammates gave her a compliment and said she passes the ball like magic, right? But then soon as somebody says that and somebody says, well, what about her turnovers? Then the Caitlin Clark fans going to come at your neck talking about you hating. Why are you bringing up the turnovers? She's averaging 7 assists a game. But, hey, you're averaging 5.8 turnovers. What's your assist to turnover ratio? What's the assist to turnover ratio? Come on. Let's do the math, man. I know everybody graduated from high school. Some people might have graduated from summer school twice. So I know y'all know the math. That's a great point. Chat Lives Matter. Angel Reese has been dominating the bigs in the WNBA, but has Caitlin Clark been dominating the guards? I'll wait. Christian, I can respect that because I've covered shows talking about Christy Sides and her coaching ability and how she don't make adjustments and how she don't know how to draw plays up. I mean, you got your best offensive threat taking the ball out on the last possession. Come on now. Doug Williams, stop that, man. Stop, Doug. Stop. Man, this is not no sympathy league, man. Come on, man. Caitlin Clark is not no baby. Stop babying Caitlin Clark. You go back and look in the history before Caitlin Clark even came into the league. You look at when Candace Parker came in the league and the way they was beating Candace Parker up. We didn't hear that complaining now. We didn't hear that complaining then. Nobody was crying wolf then. It only happens when Caitlin Clark comes in the fold. Everybody wants to cry wolf because she's getting knocked down. Well, put some meat on your bones and toughen up because she got dog in her too. We got to stop babying her. Shout out to J-Rock for the $5 super chat. If Angel wins Rookie of the Year, these Caitlin Clark fans are going to cry in the car like Red on Friday.
Thanks for listening.
Oh, my goodness, man. Hey, y'all guys are cracking me up, man. Y'all cracking me up, man.
Got him!
Man, J-Rock, man, stop, man. Talk about she gonna cry in the car like Red on Friday.
Got him!
Whew. Oh, man. J-Rock, man, you got me crying real tears, man. You got me crying real tears, man. Yeah, you right. Okay, Shanika Baylor. All seriousness, that's a great point, man. And I said that earlier. She was playing Caitlin Clark 38 to 40 minutes, and people was complaining, Why is she taking Caitlin Clark out the game? Well, you can't have Caitlin Clark playing the whole game. As soon as she gives her a rest, the fans are going crazy. Why are you taking Caitlin Clark out the game? You got to give Caitlin Clark some rest, man. You got to give her some rest, man. She can't play the entire game each and every night. You know, wear that girl down. Yeah, I mean, y'all making some valid points, man. I mean, I just feel that a lot of people just they don't know the history of the WNBA. I'm not saying y'all don't. I think a lot of these Caitlin Clark fans don't know the history of the WNBA. You know, they started complaining as soon as Caitlin Clark gets knocked down the first time. Talking about they got a bounty out on Caitlin Clark. Come on, man. Like I stated, man, go back and look at the footage of Candace Parker's Rookie of the Year. They was beating Candace Parker up. Nobody cried wolf. But look at the aggressive play. See, this is what's happening right now. Everybody's focused in on every little thing that Caitlin Clark is doing, and they missing these other games that are being played and the physicality of what they're playing and how they're playing. But it only gets, you know, in a microscope because it's Caitlin Clark. Nobody made a big deal out of Alyssa Thomas clothesline and Angel Reese out the air. Nobody made a big deal of that. See, Julie Middleton, see, you know your history. You know your history. See, people don't know the history. People complaining about the small stuff. That right there by a whole team. See, you know your history because you're talking about the Detroit Shock. A lot of people don't even know that the Detroit Shock existed in the WNBA. Man, hey, facts. Facts, Julie. Facts. Speak on it. Julie, speak on it. Man. Maya Moore don't get enough respect, man. That was one of my favorites, man. Especially when she was at UConn, boy. I thought my favorite all-time women's basketball player is Shamika Holdsclaw. Female Jordan. If don't nobody know nothing about Shamika Holdsclaw, go look her up. Go look Shamika Holdsclaw up. Julie Middleton, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I've been watching it when it was inaugurated. I was watching it from the Houston Comet days. Tina Thompson, Tina Charles, and all of them. Cheryl Swoops. The girl Pago, the one that passed away from cancer from the Houston Comets. Cynthia Cooper. That's when Houston was dogs. That's when Houston was dogs. Yeah, Holdsclaw, that's my dog right there. Me and Holdsclaw, we talk. We talk. We know each other personally. That's my girl right there. Shamika Holdsclaw, let me show y'all something real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up. I got to see if I can pull it up. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man, about Shamika Holt. That's my favorite player, man. That's my favorite female player. Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, all them Houston Comets. That's right, Jonathan. Speak on it. Let them know that's who you represented, man. I got the Ion channel. Shanika. I watch all that. I watch it all. Like for the people that when I tell you I'm a Minnesota Viking fan, my boy Jordan Addison, man, autographed me a jersey. I got it off in my theater room. But I want to show y'all something. When I was telling y'all about Deanna Nolan. Yeah, come on now. I'm there. Hopefully she don't get injured. Like, stop. Yeah. But yeah, them Houston Comet days, man, when they broke it in, man, Houston was on a roll, man. You couldn't beat them Houston Comets. I like Rakia Jackson, man. I'm telling you, man. And she in a good situation with the Sparks. Hey, I'm going to show y'all this. I mean, the people that know Shamika Holsclaw, man, she represented my brand. You see Shamika Holsclaw with the Simply Ball dropping hoodie? Yeah, she represents my brand. So, yeah. Yep. Shamika Holsclaw, Tamika Catchings, all that. There you go, a Newsy family. Yeah, Shamika Holsclaw, my girl, man. See, I see a lot of people know their history. Van Chancellor, yep. That's right, Jonathan. Man, they was nothing to play with, man. They was nothing to play with, man. They was some dogs. And see, people don't understand, man. Back in the days, the brand of basketball the WNBA was playing back in the days, they was playing physical then. But people just wasn't tuned in because of the way that, their workout facilities, where they had to work out at, the way they had to travel and things like that. The television sponsorship wasn't no good. It just happened, when the NBA picked up, helping them with, merging and stuff like that and providing them money. Yeah, Caitlin Clark, is a big boost to it. But it's more than just Caitlin Clark, like I tell people. Yeah, real physical. People didn't understand that. Yeah, 1997. 1997, man. Some of y'all probably wasn't even born in 97. And see, I'm glad that you said that, Jonathan, because that's the same comparisons that the WNBA got. I mean, what the NBA got with some of the guys that are playing now, saying they wouldn't last in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. Yep, been balling. Swin Cash. Yeah. I mean, it's a slate of names that you can say that a lot of people really didn't know about. I mean, my girl Nikki Teasley from my hometown that came out of North Carolina that played with the LA Sparks. Man, hey. I mean, it's all kinds of legends. Y'all remember Big Lauren Jackson? Man, you got to look. The list goes on, man. You had Sylvia Fowles, you had Katie Smith, Yolanda Griffin, Becky Hammond. Like she said, she played in 1999. Had Weatherspoon, Dawn Staley, Cappie Poindexter, Man, I mean, the list goes on, man. I mean, you had some straight out ballers, man. That's right, Julie Miller. Hey, Nikki Teasley, man. Me and Nikki Teasley used to hoop on the courts, up in the cage back in Maryland, man. She come out of the D.C., Baltimore area, the DMV, man. She went to North Carolina. That's my homegirl right there. Yeah, she got the Sparks their first ring, number 42, man. Nikki Teasley, man. Boy, she had a handle on her, the crossover, man. Yeah. Her brother, Sherrod, used to play. You know what I'm saying? She came out of St. John's Prospect Hall, man. So, yeah. That's what I did. I said that, Chandra Smith. I said Simone Augustus. Yeah, we all said that. Yolanda Griffin. Yeah, all them people. Doug Williams, man. You trolling right now. Y'all see Doug Williams is trolling. Yeah, even Mailman's daughter, Cheryl Ford. She was a hooper. Oh yeah. Plum. Yeah, she Kelsey Plum is dangerous, man. She is dangerous out there. Kelsey Plum is dangerous, man. Y'all got to give Kelsey Plum her flowers, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, we mentioned Dawn Staley. We mentioned Dawn Staley, T. Witherspoon, Cappy Poindexter. We mentioned all them elite guards. Sue Bird. We mentioned all of them. That's what I think. I think he trolling, man. I think Doug Williams in here trolling, man. He just trying to stir up some controversy. He trolling right now. Doug Williams, you trolling, man? Doug Williams in here trolling. Kathy Rush, anyone? Okay, y'all know a little history. Yeah, Key Jones. I gotta agree with you on that, man. Somebody says she's a front runner. She does disappear in the second half like Gizmo when the bright lights come on. Yeah. Tisha Pinachero. Yeah, we said all them names. Cheryl Swoops. Yeah. I see you, Julie. You know your history. Yeah, Shanika. The Sparks came back and beat the Aces in overtime, man. I thought the Aces had that game won. And LA come Rakia Jackson, they brought it back, sent it into overtime. I thought when they went up 84-82 on the big shot by Asia Wilson to put them at 84-82, they called a timeout with 10 seconds left, and Rakia Jackson hit the pull-up jumper, sent it into overtime. Then they went on to overtime, and they beat them. Doug is trolling. Doug is trolling. Hey, appreciate you tuning in, MR. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah. Ann Myers. Hey, that same thing with JaVale McGee's mom. Look how far she came. She was in the WNBA. Yeah. Lindsay Whalen. Now, for a heavy-set person like Lindsay Whalen, she was a straight-out baller. She was a baller. You know, a lot of people thought that she couldn't move up and down the court the way she did. She was a flat-out baller. Hey, man, everybody that's in Teresa Edwards, everybody that's in the chat, man, appreciate your support. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Please drop a like on the video. Cindy Brown. Hey, Julie, you telling your age. Oh, yeah. Hey, Juju, hey, we gonna leave Juju out of this one. Juju she's different. We're gonna leave her out of this one. Yeah, Paige Bucker and Juju. Yeah, it's gonna be a little different. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all drop a like on the video. Yeah, Nancy Lieber and Klein. You know, you got to pay homage to the Hall of Famer. Appreciate you, Jerome. Appreciate you. Really do. Appreciate the support, man. Yeah. What's your nickname, Julie? I must have missed that. What's your nickname, Julie? I mean, you don't have to post it. I you know. She had a great game, but the odd stat move was interesting. Just like when Collier fouled Angel to put her on the line to shoot the free throws. Guess the link was up 10 seconds. Oh, Juju. Okay, that's your nickname. Okay, great. Well, when I see you in the chat and see you on the comments of some of these podcasts, I'm going to say shout out to Juju. Shanika Baylor, what, promoting alcohol. I'm not promoting alcohol. I got a sponsorship through a tequila company. So I can promote it. This is my platform. I can promote it. That's what I'm getting paid for. I get paid to promote their alcohol. So why wouldn't I promote it? That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't I promote it? I mean, the Super Bowl, they promote Budweiser and all this. Why wouldn't I promote a sponsorship that I'm getting from a tequila company on my platform? Something they paying me to do. So why not do a raffle and give away the alcohol? Only makes sense, huh? Silicon Valley. Okay. Sharnika. So you understand where? Thank you, Doug. So you understand where I'm coming from? I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing it for my viewers. I'm doing it for my supporters. I'm giving away stuff. I don't have to do it, but I'm gonna do it. We're just gonna do a raffle. You pay $5 for the raffle ticket, and you're gonna wait till you see the package that y'all gonna get if you win the raffle. We got any Kobe Bryant fans in the house? We got any LeBron James fans in the house? Put a 1 in the chat if you're a Kobe Bryant fan. Shout out to the late, great Kobe Black Mamba Bryant. Rest in peace. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a Kobe fan. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a LeBron James fan. I didn't ask you that, Doug. Just put a 1 or 2 in the chat, so I know exactly what you guys are, and I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm gonna show you something. This is kind of stuff that we're gonna be doing giveaways on. Just 1 second. So you can tell when somebody trolling. You can tell Doug is trolling. But are you in the building or Sharnika? So who is your Who's your favorite player? What's this? Say raffle off some money. Hey, I can raffle off some money too. It don't matter. I can raffle off some money. It's just, money ain't a thing, man. But listen, look, for all your Kobe Bryant fans, we got the custom Simply Ball Dropping podcast, Kobe Bryant officials. Well, go buy your own liquor then, Shanika. You don't have to participate. That's that Kobe Bryant. That's that Simply Ball Dropping Kobe Bryant. Michael Cooper. And then for all y'all NFL players that have special teams, you know, I'm the Vikings, so that's that Simply Ball Dropping Vikings custom logo. Jerome Carter, SPD is just looking for attention. Another troller. And then that's that LeBron James Laker. Yeah, she just looking for attention, but we're going to give it to her. We're going to give it to her, Jerome. We're going to give it to her. We're going to give people attention on this channel. Nothing goes unnoticed. How do I get that liquor? How do I get that liquid? Sunshine, you said you said Sunshine, you said, how do I get that liquid? What you mean liquid? You talking about the liquor. You a 49ers fan? I got the 49er stuff. I show you what the 49er look like. I got everything for you. I got it all. Julie Middleton, I got something for you. Let me show you. We got that. We got them logos too. We got the Bengals logo too. We don't discriminate over here, man. We give you what you want, not what you need. If you look there, I got all 32 teams. 49ers is in there. But let me pull it up so y'all can see it. Let me see here. We don't discriminate over here. All right. Hey, appreciate you stopping through, Chat Lives Matter. I really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody's support, man. It means a lot. But I want to show my people. Let me see. So where are my 49er fans at? They're that 49ers right there. See that, Julie? I just can't get it to focus. There it is right there. That's that 49ers. You can throw it on a hoodie, a T-shirt, anything. Sweatsuits, anything. And then who was that Bengals fan? Got them Bengals too. Shanika, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Sunshine, I appreciate you. Purdy is questionable. Don't do that. Tennessee Titans. We got them all. Cardinals. Broncos. We got them all. We got all 32 teams. Yep. Shaniqua, you off the chain. You off the chain. I'm a CC crazy fan. I got them Caitlin Clark. I got them Caitlin Clark specials too. Yeah, any Steelers? Yeah. There it is right there. Pittsburgh Steelers, man. I was born and raised in a Pittsburgh Steelers household. There it is right there for all y'all Steelers. Right there. A news of you Cowboys. I don't discriminate, so you know I got the Cowboys for you too. I don't discriminate. You asked for it, you got it. I don't discriminate. I'm not a Cowboy fan, but I don't discriminate. I got your Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs. I got the ball droppers too. Look, man, I got it all, man. You know, I got the simply ball dropping bucket hats. Yeah, I got the Cardinals. I got it. Nah, Newsy family, I don't like the Cowboys, man. I don't like the Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboy fan. I can't. I talk about the Cowboys a lot. Cordell Stewart. The Cowgirls. I even got baseball. Hey. I got them Juneteenths. I even got the special edition with my face on it. For all my Oriole fans, got the Baltimore Orioles. All y'all Yankee fans, got the Yankees. The Washington Wizards. The Lakers. And that's that Simply Ball Dropping logo right there. I got the Houston. I got them all. Anything y'all want, man, you can go to the website, www.simplyballdropping.com. Yeah, just go to that website right there. Go to the store. Man, got the camouflage. We got it all, man. We run a business over here. Yeah. Doug Williams, you still trolling. Man. But yeah, man, we 2 hours and 15 minutes in, man. We're gonna wrap this one up, man. The Orioles, I can remember when boo pow. I see you, Dave. Yeah, I go all the way back to Brooks Robinson. Baby. Eddie Murray, Cal Ripken. I appreciate everybody. Yeah, Herman Killebrew, Twins. Yep. Man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. I really appreciate everybody's support, man. Keep supporting the channel, man. Make sure you share the channel out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them, man. Appreciate all the support, man. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.